That is just 1 can of my root beer. I chose mug, but you can do whichever you would like. And then we're doing about 1 to 2 cups of applesauce right in here. So that's most of this container right on into your root beer. This is gonna be such a delicious dessert. And then coming in with 6 eggs. Just get those all into your large mixing bowl for this really easy holiday dessert. I'm going to use just my Betty Crocker mix. You can do any kind of cake mix, or you can mix up your own at home. So we're just gonna go in with this whole box, and we're going to add 1 more. So if you'd like to half this batch, just do half of those wet ingredients, 3 eggs, half of that root beer, and then a little bit less of that applesauce. This is gonna be so good. It's already smelling amazing, and we're just going to mix this until it's nice and incorporated. All right, once that is all nice and mixed together, we're just gonna go ahead and move this aside very quickly. I can bring out my beautiful loaf pans. I love using loaf pans because they make such for an easy, personal little dessert. And we're gonna take that batter and we're just going to fill it right on in to your loaf pans. You can also spray those pans with some Pam, but since they're gonna stay in that container, you might not need to, but if you do want to make it easier for those you're gifting, go ahead and do that. And this is smelling so good already. I absolutely love the combination of root beer and apple. That spice combination is just delicious. So just get this all up in here. You might even have room for 4 loaf pans. Beautiful. Now we're just gonna go ahead and set this in the oven at 350 for about half an hour, 40 minutes. All right, these are out of the oven. I let them rest for a few minutes so we can go ahead and move on to our next step, which is gonna make them super festive. For this, I'm doing a cinnamon toast crunch frosting. You can do any frosting you have, but this one was on sale, so I just picked it up. We're just gonna get some frosting right on top of our cake, just like this. And I thought cinnamon plus the apple, like cinnamon apple cake, would be delicious. Awesome. So let's just go ahead and we'll smooth that out. All right, once you get that icing smoothed out, now you can use a black or brown gel, but I have this drip cake that I thought would work perfectly. So we're just going to start, actually we're gonna start on this side. We're just going to, with a consistent pressure, do little loops all the way around. Doesn't matter exactly how you put them, but you do want to make sure you get that kind of loop pattern going. We're going to do that for all of them, and just sporadically, randomly across that frosting. That's super important for our next step. And you see that I'm not doing everything exactly, honestly, because I can't remember exactly how I did it for the other ones. As long as it looks pretty, that's the goal. Just like that. And now for the part that's gonna tie it all together are these cute little dots. If there's another candy you can think of, we're just gonna take them and place them right next to where that loop pattern is, to hopefully, if you can kind of see what we're going for, it'll resemble our beautiful Christmas lights, which is why you want that brown. It's why you want either a brown or a black. I guess you could probably do green. I've definitely seen green Christmas lights for that rope, but just right across those loops. Super cute and super festive. I love it. And just a few more left here. Like I said, if there's another kind of candy, you can probably do some M&Ms. That might work out perfectly as well, but I saw these dots and I just thought, yes, that's the one. All right, and there we have our beautiful Christmas cakes. Easy to put your lid on and gift them out to your teachers, your friends, and your family.